Spectrality, hello, hello, and hello, everyone. We are starting off next to an angry-sounding adventuring trainer. Not sure what they have to grr about, but they're doing it. So we are in Castle Atos. Last stream we ended with about 3 million XP in our pool, and I spent about 1 million of that offline. Actually, yesterday I was hoping I could get a stream going yesterday, so I did it, and I ended up not being able to. But we trained up a number of skills. We got all of our all of our fire skills really to level 80 except spec, which will be coming up. We're not going to train elemental for now, so we're pretty much set here. I'm going to keep training fireball, ring of fire. You can't spam train those when you have a lot of XP as easily because you have to actually click to place the cursor each time, so it's just slightly more annoying to spam train them. So I'm gonna let those raise up in the background, and spec I'm gonna let keep going until it gets to level 80. Should train reasonably quickly. When this gets level 80, we can take our second spec, or we can let it keep going. We're gonna still have to make a decision on that. Did a little more into life magic, unlocked a little more life magic, and trained it up for attunement and things like that. So that's going good. The big thing we did is we did the same with air actually as well. Well, unlocked a little more stuff, got a little more attunement, really just to speed up our dash. So that's now plus 2.6 move speed, which is the move speed is attunement dependent. The duration is skill level dependent. So that's all well and good. But the big thing is we went over to Water Tree. We came down and unlocked Douse, first of all, so we can make our Evaporate combo. That's going to be important for like boss fights. We took it all the way to level 70, level 72. So we're set up to make, for our level, a pretty good Evaporate combo in terms of our Douse level. And we have Ice Field here trained up, and we have a little bit of other stuff, but Ice Field will be something we're using a decent amount as well. Chaos is a little more difficult because Juxtapose, you can't train just Juxtapose without making a combo unless you are Chaos Spec, where it has its own independent use. Otherwise, it just makes combos. So I couldn't sit here and just spam train it really easily. You have to make combos. So we're going to let this kind of level as we use Evaporate coming up. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll see if we want to worry about anything else in Chaos Tree or Attunement in Water Tree and stuff like that. So we'll be looking at that, but we're all set up to kind of dive into it, which is good. And hey, Gwendolyn, hello, hello. I have a whisper question to the tune of "Hey, Cause," which is one of the good things. This is one of the primary concerns of when I made a character finally that didn't have, like, you know, Swampy Pant McBottom Muck in the name, was that people would have no idea who I am, but we seem to have avoided that. Does that cover execution time skills like sudden? Supplies to the bundles are low. All right, you are getting added to the list. I still owe you one. This will make two, as I recall. So let me add you to that list. And I was thinking today too. I was thinking, man, I haven't poked stuff with the spears long enough time. I went out a little bit yesterday, last night, this morning, whatever, with folks, and you know, got some pokey time in that was fun. So I kind of wanted to do that a little bit today too. But I'd rather, I mean, well, I don't know if I'd rather play on this character, but I wanted to keep the momentum going on it as well. So. Okay, so What build are you in right now, Spectravi? And please tell me if I'm absolutely pronouncing that wrong. I'll be happy to correct it. But what build do you run? Oh, level 9. We got our enlightenment up to level 91. So these are going to start draining XP, which is kind of what we want because we're earning it pretty quickly now. What build do you run? That's what I was curious about. Okay, so this is the dynamic deck we used yesterday. No, like what your specification, your like your specs, like, you know, right now I'm fire, I'm gonna be fire life. Taming Bard I know is really popular right now. Let's see, Fireball we're gonna put in there. Dodge we're gonna put here. Having that dead card in there explains why I was drawing poorly sometimes. Ring of Fire, we could fit an extra card in. Yeah. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I was able to yeah, catch a little Silver Tree stream. Again, that was last night, I guess. I was able to catch a few minutes. It wasn't Shroud, but I was able to actually pop in and catch a few minutes. Let's see. Man. I guess we could run it like you know what? No, you know what we could do is unlock Soothing Rain and have Soothing Rain over here instead of Evasion. We'll run it like this for now. We'll get started and get go out and grab some XP, and then yeah, that could be a problem too. I do that, man. I do that for like this character. I'm fine. Once I've not played this character for a week, I'll have to go look it up, or use the password, the email to reset it. But I could use them. You know, I could type them out by complete habit. That's the hard part, actually. I'll remember them until I get in the habit of being able to just like type them automatically, and then once I stop typing them automatically for like a little while, they're either gone out of my head. Okay, yeah, we'll just go out and get started on this. We can take our foods though, which will be bass with peppers, crackling cornbread, and demon tea will be 3 slots. Give us not quite our maximum food attunement, but pretty good. I can get trouble. And well, you'll be on. Actually, I might have yours. I might have a note for yours somewhere, but somehow I just heard crackling cornbread as crack incorporated. Oh man, I guess that'd be more like some of the chaos foods. I think, Allie. Incorporate the crack by hand, being careful not to overwork the dough. All right, let's go kill some trolls. Yeah, Pallid is the surname. Though I know in game you guys don't share a surname. You'll be on his friends list, I'm sure. So actually, he'll probably be able to figure it out. All right. Now, normally for Troll Bridge, we don't really spend a whole lot of time stacking stuff up. We just kind of run in real quick style because we're getting strong enough to where that's actually faster than sitting here stacking stuff up. And I'm a bit of an impatient person, if I'm honest. But using the dynamic deck is kind of the point right now. So. More of our precious caltrops. Hey, we got the chest over here. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the problem with the chest though. We have to drop our stacks to get it. So if we go over and grab it before we do the second troll, we have to restack for the second troll. I mean, let's face it, it's not the end of the world, but goodbye, beautiful stacks. Hello to Maplewood. Man, I have a feeling we are going to absolutely destroy in Deep Ravenswood. I mean, we kind of already know we do, but I can start throwing down a little bit of Ring of our ice field there. Speaking of Crack Incorporated, hey Flair. How are you doing? I guess that really doesn't come together as a joke. The joke being that cookies and crack are one and the same for you. I had a very embarrassing incident as far as I have an account, Petrichor Dirthmire, who I couldn't remember the credentials for, and I was reliably informed that the email I used for it was actually Oswald Dirthmire. So I could definitely relate. Let's go to Deep Ravens. Let's use Icefield and Deep Ravenswood. Let's go to the. Let's go to the south entrance. West is kind of, you know, it's nice to end on the Bears because they're fun, but they're fun. So I'm just gonna go wipe them out. I think as well. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of carry capacity probably after I kill him. We're gonna. How many hides do we have out? We have hides in the bank. I'm pretty sure. We have 12 on us. Yeah, we'll see. We'll do our Castellatos thing. When we get over encumbered, we can put stuff on, and then we could pour it out pretty quick. Like, let's go ahead and get Icefield in this deck. So modify deck. I'm actually gonna take out evasion. Evasion's not gonna do much for me here. Though we are gonna have to start stacking on the defense soon. And let's put on Icefield. Ooh. Don't have quite enough cards of it though. Oh yeah, we do. We got 4 cards of it. We have it 44. All right, there we go. Hey, I mean, you know, as far as I'm concerned, there's a reason I'm here right now on this character. I really like low-level characters. Although, I mean, it should be said that I do like high-level characters, too. I think it's really fun. But there, it's less, like, a fight is less reacted to in the moment. Back and forth, kind of dance of, oh, I need to take cover, oh, I heal, I could, you know, you could, all this stuff. and it's more kind of like pre-planned. You have a battle plan going in, and you just try to execute it. And if it doesn't work, a lot of times there's not really much adapting on the fly. It's you take the L, you go back, you replan, you try a different strategy, which is deeply rewarding in a different way. But I like both styles. So since I play most of the time, kind of the plan of attack, execute or fail, try again. I'd play that more often. When I come back and play this style, it's super fun every time because I've missed it. We don't really need to throw down an ice field for these guys, I don't think. Now, since I'm not using chaotic feedback, if my stack drops while I'm skinning, probably should take that meticulous. It's no big deal. I'll just have to restack. I will lose the card until it cools down. When you drop a stacked stack, if a single glyph wears off, it's fine. It doesn't make a difference. If a stack wears off, you get one glyph of cooldown. That's kind of a punishment for not maintaining your stacks. So that'd be a bummer. But it's not like chaotic feedback where you'll also take damage because you lose focus when a stack falls off, or when a card discards. You lose a small amount of focus. In chaotic feedback, that translates to damage, and that'll actually break your skin. If you're skinning something, it'll break that. If you're mining, it'll break that mining cycle. So at least we don't have to worry about that here. Valenth Kildor. There you go. Prankster! Hello, Prankster. Oh, nice, yeah. 3 pretty fun. I went through a cycle of that where I really was. I was like, honestly, for not right when I got the printer, it took me a while. But there was a point I built up a projects list where I was printing basically 24 hours a day for like weeks on end. Because those projects build up, and then like the printer time is precious. You don't want it to be sitting idle because there's stuff you might want printed that might take, 16 hours, whatever. That was a poor fireball. I have ice field here. I should be hitting them pretty reliably. Oh, I'm gonna die. There we go. I made it. The last one was 47 hours. Nice. I actually have my first non-calibration print, like my first non-test print. The first thing I actually made is still hanging on my wall, because it is a replacement for a dimmer switch. It's a dimmer switch knob. I printed it, put it on there, and it's been good to go for like whatever. I got like 3 years now or something like that. So it's like it's the only thing I have that color too, because it's like the whatever bonus like sample strip of filament, 30 meters of filament that came with the printer. So it's actually not, it was pretty cheap printer, but it's actually not bad filament. It's, oh gosh, I forget. It's the what was the mono price version at the time of like the H3 style of printer. Yeah, it's that one. With, whatever, a moderate level of modification and upgrade. It's not exactly that, but that sounds pretty similar. Like how you might be. Yeah, okay. It's the one that's modeled after the Prusa i3, I think. or something like that. No, that's a different one than I have. I have the one that has like the H frame. Prusa i3 is the one it's is like the what it's a knockoff of, basically. And an older version, like the MK2 or something. I don't know. I forget. I want to make, if I at some point would like to make a Voron, which I could technically make with that one. I probably would just order the parts from someone who had a better printer, but I wouldn't mind making like a Voron. Yeah, it's not. It's from before that. I think the MK3 was out, but it is like based on the MK2 or MK2 Plus or S Plus or whatever the thing is. Yeah, Voron's pretty cool. I actually still sit in the Voron Discord group. Yeah, just chilling. I pop in and you know, check out some of the backlog and see how stuff's going every now and then. It's not something I spend a whole lot of time on right now. When I have you know, when I have a practical thing to do. Like the last thing I printed was a replacement for a weed eater part, a replacement part for it. But I know I don't tend to do many like hobby projects on it. I tend to do like functional replacement stuff. So if you press C and bring up your character sheet and mouse over your character's name, it'll give you your adventure level and your producer level. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah, it goes to level 200. Well, the level 200 is impossible to reach, but the yeah, the scaling is is a fair bit different. Okay, how much overweight are we? We just put on a BMC ring for now. And so let us wipe out the zombies and we go do the spiders, I guess. We don't need spider silk anytime soon. So we don't have to spend the time to skin them if we don't want. How many hides do we have? Yeah, 58. Man, if you do the wolves, if you do that bear area and the wolves, you're pretty much set on hides for your daily. Oh, nice. You'll get a good helm for that too. I mean, unless you're playing a caster, unless you're playing a magic person. Although I mean, it's the helm we're wearing, and we're fire mage. It's still the best helm we've had. We've been able to get our hands on. It'll give you a decent little chunk of dexterity and a little bit of dodge as well. I mean, honestly, at 39, you could be completely whatever you want. You could change it later, or you could be multi-class or whatever. By default, you'll start out with a bow, which is actually a strong start. It's not a bad thing to hold on to for a while, and if you don't like it, you can change it, or if you do like it, you just, you know, keep with the bow the whole time. Start adding in other stuff if you like, but yeah, really, where you are level 39, you do whatever you want. And it's not going to be much more difficult one way or the other to get it going. Probably most difficult to get started on is Tamer. but still very doable. Gnome of the Iron Hand clan, how you doing? Oh, okay, well, here. So this, where we're running short on Nightshade, right? Yeah, I'll have to pop over to Novia Market and see if Chadwick has Nightshade on that vendor as well. We weren't really using any, but now that we have Ice Shield, we're using more than we're earning, so... Ice Shield? Ice Field is what we're running. Our immolation alone is starting to knock stuff out. If we reach these guys from here, is our fire range good enough? Yep. Oh no, they moved. There we go. I got him. Oh man. What are we at? I think we just hit 85, 84. That's right, we're at 83. So we got a decent stack of Stuart. Man, I should have on console. Should have put some bioers up for this stuff. There's all materials I need, but I feel like I'm ripping myself off if I just put some of it in the chest because I could get some honest gold on this character if the bioers were up. Plus, other people will be able to fill them as well. Our skidding going up much better than our foraging, getting an opportunity to do a lot more of it. Forestry and mining, we're not even bothering with. Alright, I guess we could start skipping skins. We have 85 hides. Plus, I think we have like 40 in the bank. So I guess we could take a day off skidding tomorrow. Although we're getting to a point where like this is like some of our highest XP per hour we could possibly do if we don't skin. And then we could skin what we need. There's going to be a point where our best XP and what we're liking to do and what's helping us develop strategy is going to be stuff that doesn't give skins. In which case, it'd be nice to have a little stockpile, I suppose. Should GM skidding right here? You can, yeah, if you want to, if you want to log in on that character. If you know roughly how high that one is, I mean, if you're on the level 39 one, you might just kind of go through and carry on with that guy, unless you have a lot of stuff you want on the other character, or you know, significantly further along or something. I'm a little encumbered, but that's okay. We have ice field to make up for it. Let's go get a nice big round of spiders. These guys get pulled over here, and you kind of don't want to stop for them, but then more and more keep running over, and kind of figure you should, eh? There we go. What about these? Oh, come on. Come on. He's just a wolf. Leave him alone. Hey, hey, I'm just an outlander. Leave me alone. Our mine lock locked? 102. Oh, yeah, we probably did lock it at 102. Another thing I'm keeping my eye on is not just, you know, are we making, earning XP, which we are. It's, are we earning more than we're spending, and we are. So we could unlock some other stuff, actually. Oh, I do not have Purify, and that's the reason I will die. Was stuck in place, so I decided to just kind of get some casts out and take stuff down. Looks like we did in time for, yeah, the poison fell off and we made it through. Hey, not bad. There we go. Ice field and fire ring. Living together on a piano keyboard. Nothing more beautiful. Smell 4 Kildor. You do have a penchant for good names, I'll give you that. Gorga smells 4. Grab a few spiders because we can't resist. Then we'll throw it on our other BMC and we'll pour it out. We won't go hit the wolves. Alright. That's good enough for me. Hey, 100 hides even. Nice. Little old BM and C ring, and away we go to Castle Atos. Oh, I saw my inventory too before I started streaming. I have Kodos. We got like 20 Kodos off something at some point. Didn't notice. Probably off of like a obsidian bear skin or something. But right there, 20 crowns of the obsidian. I mean, it might have been multiple drops to add up to that, but that was a nice little surprise. You get a wax cylinder on sale or something. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm rolling in it. It's great. I think it's funny, this character only knows the animal hide storehouse container, because I went right to it and started using it. All the other ones just say common storehouse container or uncommon in the back there. Like for the wyvern eggs one and all that stuff. You said that, and I dropped 21 on outlaw. Thanks. Nice, nice. There you go. I have to get two more. Okay. Oh yeah, and I have 42 left in the bank, so we're good to go. Tomorrow we have 82 already, so we're tomorrow and then some. Okay, so I'm just gonna take everything out of the bank, sort by weight. These obsidian bear carcasses, I could sell some of them, but I'm gonna sort by weight. Put everything back in except these lesser foot. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put the potions in for now. We can combine them later. Make sure now this is like this Norgard item. I can sell. I could also drop it off for Cosmo to salvage. Does it have a? No, it just has a maple handle. We'll sell that one. We didn't have any gemstones with bigger stacks than 7. Okay. We have 40 troll essences. Wow. 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 Hold on. Wait till we have 100 stack. We can sell that and go hog wild on new gear. And brown cylinder jug I'll throw in there for now. This is our old chest armor. We could resell this. That way we got as a drop in. It served us well. It's actually dropped a repair kit on something, I think. Let's see the weapon. Really, I should just delete the arrows, but so many BMC rings too. Okay, rest of the stuff we hold on to and or sell. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. Actually, all right, here, what did we put on there already? Okay. What else we can lock? Signed for exchange. Crafting trainer. We're good there, right? Yeah, we haven't taken this unlocked. Crafting merchant, we still have extra skinning knife, so we're good there. Well, you know what? I might as well sell the yoke to him as well. Okay, we will take our buff while we're here. Not that it's going to do wonders for us, but the crit hit defense is still legitimate. No rabbit child there. Hello, Sydney. I'd like to play a game. Tag, you're it. All right, goodbye. Let's check all the other locations. Hey, easy one today. Nice. Yes. Rabbit foot charm. All right, fingers crossed for LB cake, but we'll see. Hey, thumbprint cookie, still a learning speed food. We call those victories. I guess I'll go off a pile of gemstones real quick. Well, if we're gonna kill trolls, we don't need to do the gemstones yet. Let's go. We'll hop to a couple trolls. Oh no, Tenebris. We haven't done Tenebris yet today. Go do that. Woot cookies indeed. I mean, I don't know. Not to not to my knowledge. I don't know. I don't have my friends list on this character. Yeah, it's not the super fastest. It's all right. I think it's like 200 something. Megabit. Oh no, I've gotten stuck in a wall. Did I get my buff? Oh. Oh yeah, I did. All right, well, fair enough. I'll pour it out from the wall. Let's go to Roll Bridge again. Restock our toenails. He's over here wondering what I did to his precious wall. DMC. I don't know if that was common or uncommon, but I'm happy to have it. So if you are in Soulsbridge outskirts, did you kill the Alpha Wolf? Prizes indeed. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let us know like roughly where that character is, and we'll be able to kind of point you in the right direction, I should think, between the group. On the character that has the Alpha Wolf quest, that's a good one to do. You'll probably get at least a level off of it, an adventuring level, and you know that helm is pretty good for most any build, just because of the dodge at that level. Let's go. We'll do the Ravensmoor troll pork doll. You tell him to calm down. Honestly, going through Soulsbridge's outskirts and knocking out those quests, it's pretty legitimate. You get a lot of gold and a lot of XP. That'll let you unlock skills and get some gear and all that good stuff. Like every new character, even when we're doing like a quest speed run, and like trying to get through the entire quest line as quickly as possible, I still run around Soulsbridge outskirts more than I need to complete the main quest line, but I do it for like the extra starter XP and gold to get gear and stuff. So Bastion's point, I guess, is the other character. For the other character, it's going to depend, yeah, how far along you are. Like, you know, what your adventure level is, and if you're on any quests and stuff like that. On the quest, level 6158. Nice, nice. So I mean, it depends. If you enjoy questing, or are even indifferent to it, the quests are good. They give good XP, especially right now. It's double XP. So it's good to carry on with those. If you want to just go out and adventure, though, you could totally do that. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Take that character. Take that character back to Bridge outskirts. You probably have a teleport to Zone Scroll. And you probably teleport directly to Bridge outskirts. If you knock out those quests first, you'll be able to go through them pretty quickly on that character, and you know, like you'll be like level, you know, more than level 61 when you leave. It'll give you at least a level. I would think. And you also could get a free road deed there, so you could put a house down if you wanted to, if you haven't gotten the road deed already. Oof. Oh, the confusion. They should have a deck with Purify on it for the trolls. You must, for teleport to zone, you should definitely have more than that. You should have Blood River or Soul Bridge outskirts, because you can't not get it. As soon as you leave the starter zone, you discover that location. Unless you leave from Solus Bridge to the overworld. Like, you know, by logging out, logging back in. Okay, yeah, those will be yeah, those are the Paku towns at the top today, I'd imagine. Yeah, so the yellow ones at the top are just a way to find new player-owned towns, and the mechanism is those have a special fish you can catch if you like fishing, and it actually makes food that gives a buff to fishing. But everyone gets them on their zone list, whether they visit or not, just as a cool way to be able to discover new POTs. Whoa, hello. Uncommon Brittlebrong, uncommon Lagomorph, plus a troll head, +1 +2 weapons, double essences. Wow. Riverside Guard Post. If you go to Riverside Guard Post and go up the hill there, you'll see Preston on your way up the hill. You tell him to calm down. Just kind of talk to folks all throughout the scenes. That scene, basically all the NPCs. But yeah, Riverside Guard Post is a good place to port in on. Yeah, that's good troll drop right there. I'm not going to be giving any complaints about that one. Ruined Keep. Still orange for us, but that's okay. Most creatures are enemies, they'll kill you on sight. True. Fire Spec level 70, man. I'm anxiously awaiting that 6th card. Oh man. Oh man, got the smackdown. Come on, no. All right, this is silly. Let's put Purify. Well, but yeah, we'd have to make it a second deck. All right, we probably should for trolls get Purify on there. And stomped. If you double click by default, if you double click on a mob, you'll be able to auto attack. You probably don't have auto attack able to be disabled, so you should just be good to go. And then there'll be, you know, if you press Z, you'll pull out your combat deck, and you'll have skills there you can use for like your glyph attacks. That foot, I'm surprised, hit me. Some point my confusion's gonna wear off. There we go. I'll keep Brule away from me a little bit while I do a Ring of Fire. I'll eat this rock. Oh wow, that was a big one. Me without my healing potions. So yeah, you have a dynamic deck that isn't populated. I would not use a dynamic deck yet. So we could take a look. Actually, here I don't need to wear down Brule. If you press Y, it'll bring up all your decks. Whichever one you have, whichever one you have equipped, you would click the cog and click modify. Put skills here. Ignore this stuff over here. If anything's over here, delete it. Just right click on it and it'll go away. Put your skills down here and make sure this little padlock, this yellow padlock, is there. Don't click the don't have them without the yellow padlock, because then you don't need to be using a dynamic deck right now. Even a level 80 dynamic deck is not necessarily typical. Because you need more glyphs for it before it's practical. So you have to like get enough stuff unlocked to make it work dynamically. UMC. For our beetle, do we have the chest over here? Ah. Oh. We'll go to west entrance. We'll take our we'll eat our vegetables first. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Hello, corpses, my old friends. Hey, we got the imp. Maybe we'll get another belt. Hey, we were gonna buy another belt. Oh, we still have BMC rings on too. Yeah, we still have the +6 intelligence belt. So we get that taken care of. We'll go for look for a nightshade, and then we'll grab a new belt, and then we'll re-engage our adventuring ways. Drag it from your inventory onto your character sheet, or right-click in your inventory and click equip, and that'll give you a bow. You have one that's account bound by default, so you should have one unless it's been deleted, unless you explicitly deleted it. right, not doing too shabby. I can skip the spires. We'll go hit the. We'll do the wolves on the way to the bears. No reason to just run by them. It was all 85. We should do a little check-in as well. Let's see here. /XP. What do we have total? Go to the main tab. So we're at 20 million. Wow, we're at 20 million out of 125 million. So we're not doing too bad. We're, you know, basically a sixth of the way towards to where we're going. XP wise, 85% of the way there level wise. Time wise, again, I don't know. Hard to say. Halfway there time wise, maybe? Or we'll see how much XP kind of picks up. Ooh, I really should start with Icefield for these guys. I mean, they're wolves. I should have seen that coming. Hey, big dog, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Frosco Lamoot. I feel kind of bad that that Obsidian Wolf missed the party, but we'll carry on to the bears. Huh, where are you hiding? There you go. Must have leashed halfway through. All right, very nice. We're at 3 million in the last hour. Stopping to skin a little bit, obviously, and also we didn't start that timer when we started adventuring. I think by now, oh no, hour 8. Actually, I guess we haven't been going for a full hour of adventuring. It's got a daily XP in it as well, but at this point, we might make more. Like by the time we run over and do our dailies, we might actually make more adventuring. 10 Harbor Daily's worth quite a bit. It's real fast. Yeah, probably not. All right, let's go to Novia Market and let's see if Chadwick's got some newbie friendly nightshade stacks. There's 100 nightshade, you know. Ice field. I don't know what chance it is for ice field to consume, but it seems like it's like less than 20%. Maybe not. We haven't casted a crazy amount, but we've only used like three reg uses on it. So we'll check that. At 26%. And we use it for immolation as well. There we go. 30,000. We don't need 30,000. We'll grab 100's gonna last forever. This is a better deal though. We'll grab 100. That's still gonna last us pretty much for a lot. Well, we'll grab 200. Find all of our reagents. Hey, 2 taming colors. Ooh, we are over encumbered when we do that. All right, let's drop some weight here. Oh, there's actually a really good resource for that. I don't know if I have it. There we go. That's an incredibly helpful link in general. As you're going around stuff, so it'll show you exactly where Blood River is. But also like that, you know, if you're going through the quest, you have to end up going from place to place quite a bit. And when I do quest speed runs and stuff, or even just general whatever, I still use that site for those characters all the time, and I probably check that at least like 2 or 3 times a week just in general now, because I don't really know where anything is. I just know how to look it up. Let's go to the banker and really get like some of these carcasses. Hides. I'll take us down. Okay. Okay, no worries. Gotta be able to get to where you're going. Okay, we need rebuff potions too. That's fine. I'm gonna go to Arlia and see about a belt, but just to make sure we can see about a belt that we can actually get, or if we can actually afford the belt we see. I'm gonna pop over to Desolus first, and I'm gonna sell our gemstones. Should be like another couple grand at least. I think it might be another few. Yeah, it's another few grand probably. Let's see if we can afford a belt. Oh, 6,200 gold. Hello. Oh, yeah, almost 10 grand. Plus, we have that pilot troll essences. We have uh, carcasses we can fill buy orders on. Some we could also like NPC sell if we wanted. The magic merchant in Desolus does tag match for gems and potions. This one's 8 grand, 30 intelligence. Oh, hello. We're getting that one. This is now our best piece of gear, I think. Oh well. We can make more gold. Garlic. Oh, I got your message as well. I'll be dropping in whatever seeds I have. How many seeds do you need, by the way? I don't know how large that dungeon is. Gotta get on a belt buckle too. Sweet. Gotta give those to Coswell before XP ends. For sure. And actually, so I don't forget, if you tell me in Discord, that's actually probably the only way I'll remember, because again, I'll be able to look it up. But thank you. Good evening, Chadwick. Okay, yeah, so we'll buff up, and we'll see again how we do on maybe see if we're at the point where we can kick up to a higher level XP harvest. Ooh, what are we low on here? Sulfurous ash and black pearl. Let's grab that too. Gonna grab a lot. We just spent all our gold, but still get 100 of each. This character has a shocking number of artifacts. Now that I look at it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get up and get a water and check on something, and I will be back. And yeah, we'll see if we kick up the XP grind in a little bit. Sorry for the somewhat extended absence. We are back. Grow lights, yeah. I honestly, I would if I could put a greenhouse in the dungeon and have it grow in 5 days instead of 10, or 10 instead of 20, or what have you. I probably would do that on occasion. Hey, sorry, Mike. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a fine Sunday, Sunday afternoon, evening, really. All right, so let's rebuff. Taking another cornbread as well. Oh, we got to earn some gold. If someone doesn't beat us to us, I think we have acumen potions. Unless they've sold. Hey, it's Knight Rider. Hello. Yes, acumen aether, which are 220 each, so a 10 pack is 2200. We got to grab those. We'll get some gold for those. So instead of 19, we'll get 28 ant. Blink. I took blink off my bar to when I was training. There, blink. We'll wait for it to cool down. As we take the rest of our buffs. And the blink. All right. Let's see about a little bit of the old Tartarus. It's only a yellow zone. What could go wrong? Actually, not much is likely to go wrong unless Dark Feather hits us on our way through. Question is, how right will it go? How quickly will it be? This breaking these walls is directly tied to your mining. So if your mining is low, it does take you a long time to break through these walls. And what's funny, if your pickaxe is broken, you can see when we hit it. We pull out a pickaxe and we go to town on it. Unless you interrupt the animation and mess it up like I did. I don't know what the LM show is, but thank you. Hello. The pickaxe is like your actual pickaxe that you use. So if you don't have a pickaxe equipped, or if it's broken, you actually switch animations and you actually kick the wall in, and it takes a lot longer. I think it's basically as if you had mining skill 0 or something, and you actually kick it in, which is really, really fun. Took me a while to realize what was going on with that. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, Loyal. I watched Loyal Moses on here a lot. Okay, cool. I missed that line in between the blink and the highlight. I got you now. Oh, nice. There's one of these in the forge, or at least there's gonna be one in the forge. I have one to put in the forge. Hey, we should buy a wax cylinder, just the stocking cut first, just because we can afford it with our quotas we found. Yeah, those are really cool with the way they spin around and everything. I remember my friend had one. And he actually put like red lights, like the red glowing cubes and stuff, to give red lights up top, so you wouldn't lose your night vision. Just like you'd be concerned with in an actual observatory. It's really cool. Hey, James. Hello, hello. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations, man. That's exciting. You gotta start working on your uncle jokes. You know, I am gonna pop off ignite weapon here because we're probably gonna get it in. Well, we don't want them hitting us, though. It's a problem. These ones we don't really need ice field. You know, we're halfway through the first round, but we'll still reset that so we have a bit of a timer. The cooldowns are still so painful. Yeah, I need to change one of these mouse bindings because this is not comfortable. Third two spec. Oh man, those extra cards. Want them so badly. In fact, I should probably lock my other fire passives and stuff and just bring up spec as quickly as possible. Heck, maybe I should drop Demon Tea and take all my learning speed foods. Hey, don't go all speed mode on me. Oi. There we go. That'll make it a little easier. Swap a binding. Yeah, 140,000 though. Something's going on with that XP. It's a little bit goofy. Oh, we should have popped ourselves into open as well. Oh well. Double XP these days. This place might actually still get people in it, in open for double XP. I know it's kind of it's fallen out of favor, but a lot of the reason it's fallen out of favor is actually with because of episode 2 lands, and if there's people either on their main account or like I am on a different account that don't have episode 2, and are kind of episode 1 bound, there is still an area for a lot of builds where I think this probably is pretty much the best you can do. We have spellbinders too, but the thing is, we don't have enough cards for it really to matter. Our stuff. The problem is that we can't stack fast enough, or that we can't cast it fast enough, or draw fast enough. It's that we just we run out of cards and we're kind of hanging out. What I'll do is I'm just like spamming tab. So right now I'm using my D key to run sideways. My mouse I'm rotating so I stay with them. I'm hitting number 4. I'm not using a mouse key for that, as opposed to doing it on the keyboard. And just spamming tab, jumping to all of them to kind of spread out fire arrows. In theory, if you're going to be burning out your arrows, you could put it on the higher level, the higher health ones, so if they die, you know, they start losing health faster and they come in line with the other ones, but mostly I just spam it at random. But now we have all our Ring of Fire cards and all of our Fireball cards, so we'll do a full set of everything on everybody. So 5, 4, 3 on the Fireball, 5 stack Ring, and then basically just go back to this until we get that other Ring of Fire card to pop up. There's a Ring of Fire card. Our Fireball's coming off cooldown, so that we have 3 of them. There's 4 of them. Our 5th Fireball, and our Fireball's, you know, completely falling out of these guys. Five, 4, 3. The ring. So the ring actually we can do the whole time now. The ring lasts just long enough, as long as they stay in it, that we can have ring damage on them, the dot on them the entire time. Fireball, not quite, but we're getting there. We killed him close enough that all their XP can come in one gulp as well, which is a nice thing. It's always a bummer when there's one straggler that takes longer to kill, because, you know, he's holding up the spawn of the entire second wave. Should we wait for them to gather for these fireballs, or just start on this guy? I guess we'll wait for them all to gather up. Five, 4, 3. Fire. So now let's watch one of them. Fireball. The first fireball just fell out. Second fireball fell out. The last fireball. Oh no, there's 2 in there. All right, there. So all the fireball buffs are out, and we have whatever, you know, 4, 5, 6. It's about, you know, 7 seconds with no buffs. Then we have to wait for all these cards to spawn. Oh, there's 1. There's the next card. Here's the next card. Yeah, so our duty cycle on it isn't that great. Like they only have all 3 fireballs in them, like what, half the time, if that. Our staff, because we're going around beating stuff, is actually itself getting hurt. It only has 10, no, it has 20 durability. It's at 4 out of 19. I want to watch that a little bit. All right, I'm actually gonna do the ring first this time and get that because having the ring first works out better with the cooldown timer. So we're gonna do that. Level 60. We also started today at 2 million XP in the pool. We're at 3.3. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe drop Demon Tea, eat the attunement loss, and get ourselves some learning speed foods going. These guys we could actually just finish off with bonus fireballs. There we go. Not bad. 9 minutes in. That's popped us up to 896. We might actually get a little more than that. That might come in two bursts. But maybe not. Off auto attack. We're gonna try it then. We're gonna try the crack wave and see what happens. All these beautiful zombies. Hey, you beautiful zombie, get over here. There we go. We're doing ring after ball again, which isn't great, but that's all right. We'd sort it out. What is our ring? So our ring is at 86 right now. Our fireball is at 90. Fire time is going to help us more than anything. I'm gonna wait for that. Well, I have to wait for the 5th fireball, but I'm also gonna wait for the 5th ring. It should be coming up like really quick. They're right there, yeah. Really quickly after the last fireball. I'm gonna do ring first. Take that off our screen so we can see a little bit better. Fireball. Fireball. Little ball of fire. Oh, don't hit me. It's gonna slow down spec. Yeah, we're gonna here. Let's lock everything until we get to our spec, and then we'll unlock the passives and the skills themselves probably at the same time. Didn't give myself enough space on that one. Oh, fast zombie. Fast zombie bad. The nice thing is when they run over and smack you, they do immolate themselves, so they go down a little bit faster and kind of get off your back, which is good. Where's my other fireball card? There she is. You can kind of see the spacing I'm doing on the fireball, so that they're all standing right in the middle of it by the time it actually lands. Oh, scary in here when it's dark. That's 1.4 million, and next waves will be worth more. We did start like we there's an extra minute on this, which we're like 15.5 minutes, because we didn't start the timer at exactly the right time. These guys, we shouldn't have just been waiting to die. We should have been keeping our damage in them. Oops. But this spot might be worth, I mean, even right now, it's got to be worth 6 million an hour. I don't know how long the reset between them is, but we like go do this, run to Deep Ravenswood, come back, and sprint over here. It's probably still worth it, even though you got to run all the way down here. Ah, press the wrong key. That's not a good start. There's a level for us. Oh, look at all these zombies. This is just this is just a feast. It's a feast of XP to a fire mage. The unfortunate thing is this is the kind of grinding I really don't have it in me to just keep doing this. Like once I've done one full round, I probably don't want to come back for a while. But I mean, even doing one a day, you know, you're pretty good. It's understandable, certainly. We probably got a little pile. We can send them over when we get back to. We've got we got 6 more. Oops, that was a silly place for the ring, but that's okay. Shall overcome it. I'll wait for that ring card because I'd rather have it start with the ring. There we go. Wait for them so they're not fighting me. So we have Ice Field, we have Caltrops, and we have Dash, and we're wearing Wolf Speed Potion. Those are our those are our defenses against the Speed Wave. Yes. Oh, one of them was going down, down, down much faster than the others. I don't think I was tabbing very evenly when I was applying that arrow. Or that might be the one that hit me and got immolated. So if your immolation has decent range, um, I mean you do it all the time, but especially when it has decent range, you can actually kind of do drive-bys like this, and get close enough where hopefully they're not hitting you. Um, Especially if you run up on them and they have to turn before they can hit you. And you can actually get immolation into them. So if we tab around, like I have immolation on a number of those guys now, looking at their debuffs, tabbing around. It actually does speed things up, but my immolation range isn't very good. Right now it is... Oh, where is it? Radius 1.9. It should scale with fire range. Get some fire arrows into the one that has a whole bunch of health, because otherwise we're going to be waiting on him. Oh, there's two of them. Otherwise we're going to be waiting on these guys to die, you know, to get the next wave. Let's see if we can fireball spam them a little bit. Ooh, actually, at our level, we can't really fireball spam away 1,200 health. Or 1,700, 1,500. There we go. Thankfully, they're coming off cooldown, the fireballs. Hey, zombie skin belt. This character has built, like, reasonable wealth, I guess you'd call it. As far as the artifacts and stuff we have stuff we could sell, and sell pretty easily, like BMC rings. We've got good gear, we've got decent stockpiles, like, you know, we have 35 teleports to zone scrolls left. I guess that's not quite as many as I was thinking it'd be. We just bought 100 of them, but he's not doing too bad. Next time we buy zone scrolls, though, 35, we might be able to push 1,000 stack if we wanted to. We don't want to, but oh man, look at this feast of XP. You see, there's no dots on them right now, so you can see here if we kind of run nearish, you see a few of them picking up immolation. It is rough though. We took some hits there. A strafing thing with fire arrow, obviously it's for extra damage, spreading it out over the mobs. But also, I mean, part of it's just the more fire skills I spam right now, the faster this raises. This spec here, it's level 75. We eventually get Master Fire Mage potions as well. Those aren't going to help us a lot. Having Aether Intelligence will actually help us a lot more than that. We're probably getting some straight gold. How much gold did we have left when we came here? Not much. We're up to 530. Oh no, I guess we had about 538. We're up to 2,000. We made like 1,500 gold here, it looks like. We make more off trolls, but I mean, you know, considering this is like probably our top XP grind right now, or at least close to it. Not bad to be picking up what for us is pretty pretty legitimate pocket change. Fired that off one too early. So I go 4-4-3 stack. Oh, I don't know why I just spammed fireball there. I'm going crazy. This is what I mean. I can only do this so long. It is a lot of, you know, samey type combat. Guess we'll just wait for those fireballs to fully cool down now. I don't know. We kind of put ourselves in a predicament there. There we go. Be going down. Take that. One more fireball card. There she is. So many little numbers flying off of them. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And obviously you can imagine if we had like Atonal Aria here, how much nicer it would be. Um, so if you are doing this kind of similar thing, but you're, you know, you have episode 2 access, by now we would have grabbed Atonal Aria, probably Melody of Mending, Psalm of Stagnation. That's all very easy and cheap to get in the Bard tree, and would, you know, add quite a bit for us. It feels good to see those, you know, 281 on that crit right there for that fireball. Very nice. Oh no, the zombie skin belt. Stack up the artifacts, why not? 77 on our spec. I don't. This is a lot of zombies. Is this the last one? Hey, there's another level. We gained 2 levels while here. Oh yeah, okay. So these are the speedies. All right, so there's our dash up. Can we do 24/7 ice field? I don't actually even know. We can't do 24/7 caltrops. So that's a 3-stack ice field. Nope. Where's our other ice field card? The debuff though is still in them. What about our dash? Our dash is about to wear off. No, we cannot do ring. Oh, I'm amazed we survived that. uh Got me. Gotta like try to get the occasional thing to hit him because we don't have time to do a ring. No, 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 no. The thing is, if we can get one ring down, so if we can stack all the debuffs real quick, and we have our sprint and we get far away, if we get one ring down, that did enough on them to actually be a decent portion of their health. Bad place for those caltrops. Not sure if we're gonna be able to drag them through. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, gotta go for it. Ring, 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 ring. Run, 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 heal. Dash, dash, dash. Oh, the focus drain. The focus is gonna be bad. Alright, caltrops. Deploy. Focus potion. Want to give you that other ice field. That fireball hit somebody at least. No more focus. Oh, one of them leashed. No, 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 no! I lost my focus. I couldn't press sprint. No! Oh man. Oh boy. Hey, too seldom. Hello, hello. So I mean, we could pull that off if we have a little more luck than that. It looks like we got him down pretty good. We'll leave him there for now, but we got him down pretty good, all things considered. That we did a lot better there than I thought we would. Oops, that's the portal. How'd we miss the thing? They changed this layout a little bit, but it should still be like right. Oh, we just didn't go far enough. Okay. So that was about 4 million XP basically in the first half hour. So we could call that roughly 8 million an hour. Because we'll get faster and faster at it. So I think we'll be able to, by level 100, we should be able to hit 15 million an hour without too much difficulty. Not that it matters, we can't attenuate at that level. But we'll see. But the first level 111 is the first level you attenuate at, and we'll see what we can get per hour by the time we get there. Should be above 15, I would think. I don't know how long it'll take us to get there. When we hit level 100 with this character, we'll probably take a break from him, but I can imagine coming back and getting a few more levels at least. We have 5.5 million in our pool too. We started with 2 million in our pool today, so we're really racking it up way faster than we could spend it. /XP. Oops, did I not do that right? There we go. 25 million. So we're 20% of the way there XP wise now. Got 24,991,000 out of about 125 million for level 100. Which means, I mean, we need 100 million. We know if we really wanted to, and we have better ways to have fun, really. But if we really wanted to, we could do that in. I mean, it wouldn't take much more than 12 hours. Basically 24 runs down here. No, AL, we're AL 87 at 25 million. AL 95 is closer to like 68 million or something like that. 72 million, maybe. No, that was 65 million. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I mean, yeah, I mean, we could go do those waves, excluding the last wave, which eventually will get good enough to do that. We go do those waves a couple more times. We only had four cards of Icefield. We didn't even have our 5th Icefield card. So, 5th Icefield card would have been a huge difference in getting it, getting it to last longer and basically having it up permanently. Once we have this up permanently, we're fine. We're golden. Which looks like a GM will be able to. Well, actually, even before, probably level 80 when we get our other card, having that 5th card will stack the duration. Actually, we're pretty close now. Cooldown's 18 seconds on it. What's it on 3-stack duration? Oh, duration doesn't go up as you stack it? Oh, it did there. Yeah, I guess it does. It's just on the tooltip. I'm not sure. Hey, welcome back. S- 77. Grab ourselves a little pool. Let's drop Demon Tea. Thumbprint cookie. Hey, we have an Ancient Essence too. Oh, that's right, because we salvaged the pack shrink. Oh, we could salvage more pack shrinks for funsies. We have 3 pack shrinks. Let's see if we get a jewel out of any of them. Ancient Essence. Ancient Essence. Ancient Essence. It's only 1 in 10 chance out of common. We've only ever done 4 of them, so. So our only crafting skill outside of gathering, and even our gathering is really just field dressing and some forestry, is blacksmithing. It's a level 29 just from salvaging axe rings. Because we have 36 XP for it. We always carry a decent sized pool because our crafting pool is not getting sucked down really any faster by skinning than we're making it off the dailies and stuff. So that'll change. It'll start going down much faster, but might as well just let skinning level up because that's really the only thing we're doing. All right, let's look. This is basically our buff deck we've been using as our training deck. And so what we could do is have these set to any glyph. And we could do basically the fastest cast time fire ones we want to do. Like Fist is a good one, Immolation's a good one. And I guess we'll stick a couple fire arrows in there too. But we'll also go to water and do well. Ice Field, you got it. It's kind of a pain, isn't it? You get Soothing Rain now. Yeah, we'll do more ice arrows. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, Spellbinder Stance. Book Stream, Spellbinder Stance. So we got a big pool. We've got everything locked in our fire tree except spec. And we've got the cards that are able to spam pretty quickly. Spamming even more quickly, of course, because of Spellbinder Stance. Oh, level 85. Let's lock this too. It was level 78. Oh yeah, you can see now that it's on the screen, you can see it climbing. And it looks like we're not burning out glyphs. Everything's off cooldown by the time we can use it again. So I'm not going to add more cards in, because if we add more cards in, they're going to be ones that are slow to use. Oh, no, we did burn out. Took us a while, but we finally did. Not that it much matters to, spend time optimizing this little spam training deck, because we're already about to hit 79, and we're only going to level 80 right now is all we really need. That'll give us our extra cards. And we're burning through a little bit of XP here, but I mean, it's still super cheap compared to what we have and the rate at which we're earning. I'm still going to lock the spec, and we might grab another one. There we go. All right, so we'll lock this spec at level 80. That gives us our extra card. So let's go now to our magic deck here. Modify. Oh, it's so glorious. Put that guy in. Put that guy in, and we'll take out as many ignite weapons as we can. Well, no, because we kind of still want to stack ignite weapon at times for that debuff. Although stacking doesn't make the debuff, it only makes it a higher dot, and the dot's not really powerful. So actually what we'll do is drop down to the minimum number of ignite weapons, just so the deck stacks a little faster to start out. Or if we lose stacks, it's faster to recover and stuff like that. Not bad at all. We might eventually, we could even lock this. You know what? If we lock this, we move these. We have 3 slugs. We can still stack ice field over there. We'll get another ice field pretty quickly, in fact. How quickly will we get another ice field? Yeah, so we'll get another ice field right now, to stick in there, and then modify. We can put in a dodge and an evasion to keep tapped, and those will fill out the deck. So now we just need that one more ice field card. And actually, on the zombies, Ice Field is like Ring of Fire. We don't actually need to be able to keep the field down 24/7, because if you look at this dummy, the field applies a timed buff that... Oh, actually, does this line up? Yeah, no, it doesn't. So the time buff falls off the dummy, then immediately gets reapplied because he's still in the ice field. Now our ice field is falling away, and we still have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds left of this... ice field. Oh, no, actually, you know what, though? That's only the dot and the resistance, isn't it? The slow... Okay, maybe the slow effect does go away as soon as ice field melts. Oh, no, it's on a separate timer. So it just happened to not get reapplied right at the end, I think. Oh, no, it's on a separate timer that doesn't refresh. Interesting. Okay, that's going to be a little bit wonkier. Does it refresh if they walk around in it? I think the move rate debuff might refresh if they move within it, and the reason it's not is because this is a dummy. Let's check. Well, it's going to kill the chickens. We can't check on a chicken. I'll keep an eye on that in the field. Here, let's put more down, keep it leveling. Probable cause we'll search for. How you doing, Ronaldo? Good to see you. There you go. See, increased power and duration of slowing cold effects. We get that up as well to. I mean, we'll just let it keep riding up for now. Again, we're not super worried about XP being spent at this moment. It's kind of the struggle's going to start being spending it fast enough. I want to turn some stuff on and off to dictate where it goes, but should be pretty good. As far as our next spec goes, I mean, it's kind of tempting to just grab life spec. It's a very powerful spec. It would it'll let us play as a healer as well if we ever wanted to on this character. And not that we necessarily would, because Coswald's healing could get better than that pretty quickly. In fact, I actually leveled some of his life skills the other day just because I'm spending the extra XP he has, trying to spread out to be more versatile. But man, once this passive gets to level 80, which shouldn't take too long, especially if we locked the other ones, we could just grab that spec. The other option would be something like Sun Spec, which also might not be a bad thing. You know, we could get that up and grab that and get extra enlightenment bonus. Spell crit for Fire Mage not as important, but the extra enlightenment would be good. Have another damage spell, I guess, in like Searing Ray. Those are fairly typical ones to pair with a Fire Mage. Light armor will also be good for draw speed. Just for stacking really quickly after we fire off a fireball. We've done light armor Fire Mage before. Actually, Gemma might still be on light armor Fire Mage. Have they changed? We could think about unlocking a little bit more. Back to area, fair enough. Oh, I think I actually knew that. Because I saw, yeah, because they were talking about some gear. Man. Life, I've never actually run Fire Life. It's one of the most common things to pair with Fire. At least it used to be. It probably still is. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that sluggish. Should I just hang out there? So close. Give us Ice Field. So close. Yeah, we might do Life just for fun. We could always switch it. Switch new specs isn't expensive or difficult. Level 80 Ice Field. We'll still let this raise up because we would like to have it higher. But it does mean we can put our last card in here, which is good. And just for the sake of curiosity, what happens if we equip this? And fill it up with this stuff. And turn this guy off. Rock our spellbinders, of course. Gotta be quick, quick, quick. Oh, we're also leveling all this stuff. Here, let's do... I guess we kind of want to level for attunement. We're still going incredibly quickly down there, so... We're going much more quick on stuff that's not leveling. Okay. Not train all. Train just this. Yeah, well, for mining, he's focusing really hard on producer XP right now, so it makes sense for that. I mean, I spec for my crafting a lot, you know, as well. I wouldn't play Tame or Fire nearly as much if I weren't specking for crafting. Level 80. All right, so now we could set this. We can just do train all on this. Because of respect, we're going to want it all for attunement, even Beneficent Blessing and stuff right now for attunement. All right, let's go get our second spec. Not something I was really expecting to do today, but might as well. We've never actually been to Ardoris, have we? Oh, we have. Let's repair this too, just to make sure we have the kit. Yeah, we do. Yeah, air show could be nice for that too. I mean, just the attunement from spec is worth a decent amount of dash. Did we get our gold from? We hadn't. There's our gold. Oh, do we have 2,200? We do. We have 3,600. We can get this spec and still afford the good aether, the good intelligence potions. Where am I going this way like an idiot? Nice. I don't know why I decided to jump down there. I'll go over here to this boat. Alright, main square is the only place we really needed to go. Put stop earlier, that's not good. Okay, here we go. Trainer house, blades, good old shields trainer, life trainer, and of course the water trainer over there. Would I like life magic specialization? Yes, I would like life magic specialization. 100 gold, well spent. Set that baby to train, and then immediately check to make sure we've not toggled fire by accident somehow. We have not. We are good. And huzzah, we are now a Master Life Mage, kind of. Look at that spec raising up, nice and proud. Uh, yes, we can. We can have him run over and heal on a giant fight. We'll give him a few more levels, but we honestly, he's like he's not that far away from being able to do that. He doesn't need that much more level and gear wise. His heals won't be the strongest, but he can pull it off. Let's go over to that actually be a fun thing. But if we keep the spec on it, although that move us towards focusing more um life than fire, which isn't necessarily what we want to do, because this was intended to be a spec to support our fire shenanigans. But I mean, it would be also fun, like level 100, just to have him be in a place where he could reasonably heal a giant fight. Maybe that'd be more of like a 100 to 110 goal, though, because then we could shift off the fire focus. Yeah, that's not the best name for a healer. It's, let's go. Stop. No, I mean we get 600 food anyway, so we're at 1280 without Shield of Crystal. Um, also, we don't have our Might Potion on anymore, so we right now with the gear we have and stuff, health up to like three, like 1300 without Shield of Crystal. Um, and we still have our healthy locked to like under level 60, right, or level 61, and stuff like that. So by level 100, we should be pretty legitimate. We should be able to health up to over 2000 reasonably easily. What am I doing? Oh yeah, good potions, good potions. Are there any left? There are some left. Huzzah! Acumen Aether. I'm so smart. Aha. Very nice. Now these acumen I don't need. I guess we'll save them as backups, but I mean that's MART. So I guess we could pop everything. The learning speed food we could drop. Well, we could just add it back in. So what are we buffing to right now? Daily. That's our crackling. That extra card of immolation and enlightenment too, of course. Our enlightenment buff's what? It's 91. It's 21 int, 21.6 int. So that gives us 257 intelligence and 261 fire attunement. Plus we grab 5 more fire attunement if we had best instead of thumbprints. So yeah, we're basically rocking, you know, like 260 roughly. Int and attunement. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Was our chest piece gemmed? I think it is now. Yeah, our chest piece is gemmed. Our helm is still not an int helm. Grab another 15 there for super cheap. And our necklace could use our upgrade too. It's the civility necklace, which we don't even really need anymore. Our other one is meteoric. It's not even gold. Is there? No, the cheapest necklace is still like 68 grand, and it's got a the Mattergy gem, right? Not that you know thaumaturgy is good for us now, but this isn't the smart gear upgrade. Oops, 68,000 is not the smart gear upgrade. Oh no, it's a moon gem. Yeah, I gotta get more gold necks on here. Epic Lavalier of Sorcery, 120,000. Full 9 int, 9 dex, roughly. Good rings on here. Full int, yeah, 15.5 int, 9.1 strength, death field power. So my tick mine was until the end of the round. 20 years. My tick mine. No bundles from Tartarus. So was my tick mining until the end of the round. Like those were you got both of the you got an X20 and an X22 on that round. I may have misunderstood something. Yes. Oh, at the end, right at the end. Nice, nice. Good way to end. Hey, disappointed dead. Yeah, for sure, with the Taurus treasure key. That had kind of been like lost to fate. Nobody really knew about that or how to deal with it. I think Cowboy Bill's the one that kind of cracked that, at least as far as public knowledge goes, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so we know what Tartarus zombies we get 8 million an hour. Let's go take a little look with the old Deep Ravenswood with these newfound powers. Oh yeah, with the sword of speed and stuff. Yeah, there's that one too. Oh, those skeletons melt compared to what they used to do. Ooh, laggy. I should got a new client. We're not gonna skin. We're just gonna kind of like run through and be crazy. Perhaps a misunderstanding, but if you are leaving, take care. I will loot the zombies though. Oh. You know what? We'll slash lure unload, fix this lag. I mean, we are kind of trying to check our XP, but we try reloading it, see if that helps. I just need a new client. All right, we're gonna let's grab a new client. That is that's not good. That's not good. It says be right back. The truth is, I've not left. I'm deceiving you all. Pop up a new client real quick and we'll get back in. Yeah, I guess, which is funny. I guess when we've seen Hop, you know what it is probably? I think it's because we went to our Doris. I think we broke ourselves with our Doris. Lord, we gotta remembering login passwords. There we go. All right, there we go. Yes, indeed. Streamblr is great. The client is new. Now let's go roast a spider or two. Thank you for the golf clap. I live for the golf clap. Very nice. Yeah, I got making it around those. I didn't realize all the super cheap ones that sold out earlier. I'm making a round of those, and hopefully we get a super good one as well. Obviously. It hurts to leave them, but we're on a quest to kill more things, not reap the rewards of what we have. Well, XP rewards, what we're really reaping. Oh man, we should go back to Ulfheim too. We probably rock pretty hard in Ulfheim now. Honestly, probably a lock deck so we could drop combat in between. I mean, we can still drop combat in between. We'll run to A to B faster. The wolves just come chilling out now. So much more docile. I love an ice field. Still didn't play that particularly smoothly, but oh well. Not skinning, not skinning, can't skin. Will o' the Wisp. Oh, how you used to torment us, Will o' the Wisp. Oh, I missed one. There's a couple of what gnarlias. I don't even know. Reds? Oh no, I got too brazen. Aha, I was just the right amount of brazen. Now they are brazed. All right. So, that goes pretty well, eh? What happens if you go over to like a, oh, take a ruined keep, for instance. What's that look like? Oh, we should go back and do Tenebris now. I think we'd be pretty decent at it. I don't know how much XP that is. Heavier loot than the zombies, which is kind of rough, but we have okay carry capacity now. I gotta retake our immolation. Five cards. What's this? A sixth card of immolation. Wow. What a time to be alive. Hey, you guys. Don't be going too far now. And in a continued effort to never learn from our mistakes, we are again going in without Purify. That's all right. Because there's a Brule in this group, I will stack up like full rings and everything. And I'll also like explicitly attack Brule. And did we not get our sixth fire ring card in here? How did we mess that up? Okay. I dodged that rock after that swipe Brule took on me. The rock tooth fool. We're about to GM out Healing Touch too. That'll be our second GM, I believe. Rule down. Bye-bye, Barandal. Lonely no longer. Big old pile of gemstones off there. Brule, give us anything? Yes! Slaying mace. Nice. Go the bridge now. Bridge is a little bit, anticlimactic after the after doing the bridge here at Ruin to Keep, I suppose. But good XP there, just popping in on that like that. Got a 500,000. I don't think. Do we open up our other fire passives and stuff? Because all that stuff might as well be training now. We might as well just see if we can burn through the XP we have, and then wherever we land, worry about changing up what we're training. Okay, so fire, train all, which train all, don't train all that stuff. That doesn't ever change spec, just to make sure you're not going to be making any mistakes with that. So our life spec is still the one training, and fire spec didn't get touched. But the rest of the stuff we can start bringing up. Let's just start GMing this out as we can. And let's take a look at what happened with that deck there. I didn't get our other ring card in there. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. Oh, that also means you take out evasion and just run dodge through there, which is even better. Gosh, we'll go through it quickly. We need another good pop, and I guess we'll go to Ravensmore and do that guy. Hey, Gemma, thank you for the raid, man. Hello, everybody. We are... Hey, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, Ragnar, hello, hello, how you doing? We're running around this fire mage. I don't know how old he is now. He's like 15 hours old or something like that. Still a pretty young fire mage. We're running around on him, level 87. For sure, man. Take care. Well, I don't know about that. Thank you. I try to do decent crafting. It's kind of, if I had to pick one thing out of the game that's like my favorite thing, it'd be crafting. But I do play pretty much all the game, and aside from like music creation, I do pretty much all of it on occasion and enjoy it. It's why most want to do it at some point or another. So we'll actually get proper stacks on him now that we have that ability. Except again, where's our other ring card? There it is. Hey, Spyro, how you doing? Light armor spec for draw speed would have been really nice, to be honest, but we'll do life. Actually, I don't know if we could just stand there and take his rocks. We might be overly cocky on that. because we don't really have any. We don't have our crit hit reduction. Oh, whoa, that was an enrage mode stomp. We don't have our crit hit reduction from evasion, so I think they'll still hit us for like 1200, which is more than we have. No, you don't have to say that every time. But yeah, when he does the when he does the thing where he gets to you before his animation, that's kind of rough. When he has that enrage mode, like when he gets down, I'm kind of, I mean, I wasn't thinking much about it, but his health was low enough for him to go into enrage mode, so I should have been paying more attention to it. Just it was incredibly quick compared to what it used to take us. At that point, we should keep more distance, because then you can see the animation and have time to react before he gets to you. The game's on. Oh, nice, chef. What was the workaround? I didn't realize there'd be much of a problem for it for Windows 10. Or was it like some specific problem you're running into with your system? Oh. Sorry, answering a question in universe. Okay. Compali mode for Windows Vista 2. Interesting. Well, I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. I see why that's a bit gross, but yeah. Here, we'll stack up before we run back over there. Oh, yes. Well, we can't. We have to swim back over there. It's been a long time since I've done a lot of torque. And our fire arrow, well, granted that was a stacked fire arrow, but still, it's pretty good there, eh? Turn on our auto attack for ignite weapon. All right, we just gotta watch when he gets low enough to enrage. If he goes into super mode range, we got to keep our distance, or he'll kill us literally before we have a chance to react to it. Got that short duration dodge buff working for us there. Oh well, actually, not going into light armor is going to kind of make it nice for us. You know, as far as being motivated to do our Spellbinder blink strategy in more places. The Spellbinder will give us a draw speed and cast time modifiers. So, all right, he's enough to. He has enrage mode on. He doesn't have super speed enrage though, so I don't think he'll switch to it. I think we're probably good. Oops, man, I was hoping he'd start his attack there and not move from the fireball. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really fun. And the nice thing is you can go, you can kind of play it to level you want. There's really, really deep mechanics. But you kind of get to pick whether or not you want to interact with them or pay much attention to them. you could still become viable doing pretty much everything. You know, doing pretty much anything, like any build type and stuff like that. Or if you really like to nerd out over that sort of stuff, which I tend to like to do, there's plenty of it there for you. So yeah, for sure, man, dude. Yeah, yeah, it's awesome that you could hop in then, because like it'll just keep grabbing you more if that's the type of stuff you're liking. Like once you start really seeing just the vast amounts of furniture and storage and decoration you can make for your house, um, you'd have a house that, like, there's some houses that are just absolutely amazingly decorated, and there's some houses that like people turn into, like, you know, storage facilities basically for all the stuff they loot and everything. It's very open world. You kind of do almost anything you want to, including building your house. Actually, my first GM was in blade skill when I started playing, and my second GM was in carpentry, so I could build my house. Oh, we still have immolation. The pavilion. What about the pavilion? Oh, it's kind of a storage thing too. Yeah, I have more storage facility places in the pavilion. It is maxed on its storage containers though. Taming specs being slow. Yes, it is definitely. Very very solid gathering build. And honestly, a very solid adventuring build as well. About our zombie corpses, we're gonna leave the skinnables for now. Yeah, you get mad crazy airspeed. You get a lot of the airspeed without air spec as well. Another man, we got like 3 zombie skin belts today. Um, you still get really fast without air spec. I mean, this character is like really new. He's a, you know, like less than 20 hours old, and his movement speed's already at 11. When I put dash on. It depends on the kind of gathering you're doing. That's one of the things Jem and I were working on when he was trying to up his gathering stuff. Was like, hey, meticulous collection's great, but like, check out your move speed. That's like, you know, the more nodes you do per hour is really going to make a huge difference to like millions an hour. But also, he's doing a gathering route when he's mining that is very specific. It benefits much more from move speed than a lot of other gathering styles do, or a lot of other gathering routes. So if you're going like for pure mining and stuff like that, move speed at the upper end ends up becoming the priority. But it's not necessarily a universal thing. But I mean, no matter what you're doing, move speed is nice in the game, including if you're just running around town. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's a project we've worked on like together for a while, and like, you know, trying to optimize him for it and stuff like that. It's a specific like high level, high tuned thing. The optimal strategy for that is actually reasonably different at lower levels. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, if you like to get in deep on the theory type stuff, There's so much stuff to still figure out in this game. Um, as far as like, you know, spec combos and ways to play stuff and stuff like that. There's a lot of fun stuff to have there. Oh man, yeah. This is this is the place for you. That stuff never ends. I like, so this is a fire build right now. This character specifically, hey, we're gonna take a character from the first day to adventure level 100, and just kind of look at the choices we make and building it up. Not in necessarily a super optimized way, but in an efficient way. And you know, it's a fire build, but like this fire skill right here, this increases fire range and fire speed. Fire range, pretty intuitive. It's how far away you can hit stuff. Fire speed is a little bit more ambiguous. Fire damage in this other skill, very obvious. Fire time, a little more ambiguous. So what it is fire time is duration. And fire speed is how often the ticks are. So if you look at this, fire arrow, like it does damage every 1.6 seconds for 19.4 seconds. And like we spent like hours one time going through and optimizing stuff and finding out if there were breakpoints or not, because it looks like there are breakpoints in the skill description, like, you know, all the numbers you see, but they're rounded. And there's actually a point at which, you know, people were taking fire speed up to, they were saying, oh, I don't get another breakpoint in fire speed until I go from like level 140 to like level 160, which is a ton of XP. So they wouldn't level it at all past level 140 until they could hit 160. But really, if you look, because that's when it would go from like every 1.4 seconds to every 1.3 seconds. But really, if you look at the duration time was shrinking. So it still said every 1.3 seconds, but instead of lasting for, say, 15 seconds, it only lasts for 14.5. And the reason it wasn't lasting as long is because instead of being every 1.4 seconds, it was actually like every 1.38 seconds, then every 1.37 seconds, and going down. So like we spent hours like figuring that out and working out that there are no breakpoints and stuff. We just did it on stream one day and kind of fell into it, and like, you know, it was something that hadn't, at least wasn't the way people were treating the skill widespread. In fact, like it was kind of contrary to how a lot of people thought it worked. And we just got to nerd out over it for a few hours, and there's still a ton of stuff like that in the game. So it's really cool. Yeah, well, I don't know. I try to be fairly accurate. I'm not as veteran as some. I try to be fairly accurate, but that does oftentimes lead to saying, you know, hey, this is actually kind of ambiguous. We don't actually really know yet. But a lot of stuff comes down to personal preference, and play style. If you ask like what's the strongest build, that has no real answer. And it's gonna be depend like, you know, how much you like using dynamic decks and stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, you could sink some hours in the game. I actually downloaded this game basically to kill a weekend. I hadn't played a game in a while, and I went on Steam and looked for something that would run on Linux because I was on Linux at the time. And I downloaded this. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I just like, you know, I figured Saturday, Sunday, don't have much to do. It'll eat up some time. And I basically never stopped playing. That was like 3 years ago. Yeah, it has come a long way for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like, I would like to have played it sooner too. I'm sure I'd still play it if the game hadn't changed in the 3 years or 4 years, whatever, since I've been playing. I'd still play it. I don't know if I could go back. Like, if all of a sudden they said no, you have to play how it was in release 68 or whenever I started, that would be really rough. Knowing how far it's come. If it never changed, I probably would. I'd still be playing. I just wouldn't know any different. But playing it now, yeah, it'd be hard to go back. It's definitely gotten better. We just power through this stuff now. Hey, JJ. Actually, it is a late stream. Which probably shouldn't go all that much later. Oh, nice. There's a good heads up. Yeah, POT tax deed. 1050. It's on sale. It's on sale for 30% off right now too. Because the Memorial Day sales are going basically through tomorrow. The last all day tomorrow, then cut off at midnight ish. So that's like as cheap as a deal as you could possibly get on a deed. Aside from like the free ones, obviously. Being better in 2 hours. What happens in 2 hours? Are you on break right now? Oh, nice! Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be a that's gonna be a long couple hours waiting. That's awesome. You must be very excited. When it comes to catch up, is there anything that's considered a must-have? You can continue everything in the game. One of the things I did starting out is I was 100% free to play. Um, except for episode 2 early access I got because it's awesome. But that's like $14 or whatever when it was on sale. $19 I think I paid. But I was 100% free to play except for episode 2 up until I ground out enough gold and kodos and stuff to buy a player owned town. So like in game I have a town that I'm gonna turn into make a player made quests and stuff in it. And then I started spending, like buying kodos and stuff like that. But that was my free to play goal, and I did all that free to play. Granted, with a lot of help from everybody because it's an incredibly helpful community. But yeah, you can grind out everything. As far as yes, you can. Yeah, you can have your own POT. So as far as kind of like must-have items that are in the crown shop, the remote bank is really nice if you do this, especially like a lot of farming or something, because you could carry around a bank and drop it on any of your properties or any of your properties you have for permissions. The other thing that you're gonna want as a gatherer is prosperity tools. They are like the single best quality of life item in my opinion, and you could earn them pretty. Oops. You could earn them pretty the gold for them in game reasonably easily and buy them one at a time. Um, they're 500 kodos each, which again, people sell them for in-game gold on vendors, or you could buy kodos in-game and stuff. Or if you have the subscription, it's like 900 kodos a month that you get from the subscription. You can just start getting them one by one, or maybe buy a pack or two. But they have infinite durability, so they never break. You never have to repair them. They're almost a necessity at the if you're becoming like a pure gatherer and wanting to do a ton of gathering. Just the quality of life improvement is so good. You do fine without them, I guess. They're not a necessity, but just it's super nice not to worry about durability. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could like achieve anything.
in this game without putting in money if you want to go free to play. I think it'd be a fun challenge as well. So, yeah, the workbenches +5 on the workbenches are nice. Though it's what's nice about the workbenches is people will have them like in Arlia. If you go to Arlia shops, there's a crafting pavilion there. There's a full set for anyone to use, and there's a lot of places where you could find those free to use. It's public ones in Mysteria, I'm sure. Speaking of Irish eyes, hello. But those +5 benches are really nice. Alright, we're gonna want to stay away from the Aether Lich, but we might as well run around here and see if we could hold our own against a couple of these guys. Liches? What liches? We were talking about +5 tables, and they're definitely quite nice as a crafter, especially like starting and middle level crafter. Those extra 5 levels are super valuable. And I was saying, oh whoa no, oh I thought I died. The fog looked like death. I was saying there's a lot that are publicly available. Like a lot of towns will have places where there's a full set of +5 tables for you to use. And I said there's some in Arlia, and then you said hello, so I said, and Mysteria as well. Hey, Irish Eyes, how you doing? Was the the full thing on that. Let's go. So magic specialization 21, cool. We logged healing touch at level 100. That's our second GM. I guess after skinning was technically our second adventuring GM. Let's pack this up. I want to try something. Speaking of Arlia, I'm gonna try something over there. Arlia. That's true. Yeah, if you're leveling stuff, Castellatos has the tables, and they have a +5. You know, the +5 stat, and then you also have the XP, the learning speed bonus from a fountain there. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. I haven't broken down how can be leaking Eye of Newt. Oh, that's no bad, man. That's a is that considered? Is that are you allowed to clean that up, or do you have to call in for hazardous disposal? I don't. I'm not even sure. I know those regulations are getting stricter and stricter. Yeah, get wood at the start is the most available and profitable gathering, really. And using like going to random encounters on the world map. There's some that are great for they'll have a lot of wood, they'll have a lot of ore, and they'll have cotton plants which can drop a beetle. The beetles are actually worth a lot per hour of gathering. It's not necessarily as good as wood at starter level, and beetle gathering is one place where again move speed actually does become very important pretty quickly, more quickly than mining, I would say. But those random encounters kind of have it all. They're a wonderful place to get XP and to clear out and get gathering materials. They're like the perfect start in my opinion for a gatherer type character. And one nice thing about this, I definitely know that feeling in sandbox games. I mean, I run into that too with this game. I'll start a project and it'll be a month before I do anything else on the project after I started it because I'm off doing a million things at once. But it's nice that you can't really mess up. There's unlearning scrolls you can get to untrained skills. You have 2 adventuring specializations. Other than that, you can train pretty much everything together at the same time. There's also a potion skill that's mutually exclusive, but it's kind of hard to mess up in this game, which is nice. JJ, yeah, give it a shot. Fire Mages, maybe you'll like it. Hey, there you go. Yeah, Call Mountain. Yeah, that's true. Nothing's getting through that. Ain't an acid on the earth that could chew through that metal. Crackling cornbread. Let's retake that. And we'll take our bass with peppers as well. We're gonna try this there we go. Try this Lich Dungeon real quick, see how we do in here. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel that, man. I do the same thing. Oh, nice, nice. All right, so this is gonna the first room will spawn slow. Yeah, I should probably be a little more uh planning out in that. I do a lot of that stuff normally though, like in normal everyday life, and so I kind of cut loose in the game a bit. All right, I'm gonna turn off auto attack. Oh, doing damage to them. Thing is, they're gonna do damage to us if they hit. Ooh, wow. We'll get dots on all these guys. The big thing is gonna be these liches because these guys will really put a hurt on us, and they'll also have resistance. How much does he hurt us for? 61. That was a lucky one. That was not as big as he can do. There's 155. All right. 63. Maybe not too bad. This is the lowest level totem you can make. Now, this is a player-made dungeon, by the way. So you can get rooms like this room and put totems in it and spawn it if you haven't seen that yet. Really fun. All right, for someone who's not putting a whole lot into defense yet, although I mean we're trying to raise our life pretty decent. This isn't too bad. Let's put on dash. We'll run to the other room. We'll drop ice field here. Drop ring. Let them come through that back here. This probably can get interrupted. This fireball, yeah. Use a little bit of cover. I don't really care about the initial damage on fireball when I throw it out. Doing cover damage as opposed to full damage. I just want to stack the dots on them when there's a bunch of them like that and get them all kind of cooking down. Yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. Okay, let's how long do these rooms take us? How much XP are they? Wait a little bit for these fireballs to cool down so that we have all of them there. Yes. If you search like Shroud Avatar Wiki, you'll find it. A lot of stuff does change though. You know, or new things are found out. A lot of times, if you can, it's nice to just ask somebody or ask in universe. Although in universe, some of the answers might be mistaken, but you'll get a feel for kind of where kind of where the line is between stuff that is pretty clearly known and stuff that's kind of like some people guess about. There's a lot of myths about like collection chance and stuff. The game works with like on like pure RNG. So if you have a 30% chance of doing something, it's a 30% chance, which means you might fail like 10 times in a row. Whereas a lot of other games will actually say, okay, you have a 30% chance, but if you fail a lot, we'll up your chances without telling you. This game's kind of brutal in not doing that. And because of that, there's a lot of myths surrounding, like, oh yeah, if you do this, like, you'll get better drops and stuff like that. That stuff isn't true, but yeah, I don't know. The wiki's not a bad place to start, definitely. Just be aware that it always can be off or outdated. We got $100,000 for that room. Yeah, exactly. The fishermen's have a lot of superstitions as well. Yeah, that's a good way to treat it for sure. Oh yeah, some XP took a while to roll in because we're at 2.7 or 270 now. All right, let's go ahead and pop in here. So man, kind of say, so we'll do this one. This takes probably to about 6 minutes. Oops, I didn't ring down. Try to spread these out to a few more people. I guess really you just got like the mages and the archers. Everything else kind of goes down either way from the ring and the immolations. Yeah, if we really powered through this and just went pretty strong, so we're not even at 5 minutes. We paused a bit in the middle. I don't know. You probably get like 4 million an hour out of this. No, because more than that's going to click in right now. Man, we might be able to make as much down this dungeon as we can, like in Deep Ravenswood, in that circuit. So that's 400,000 in 5 minutes. Yeah, it'd probably be like, man, this might be close to the zombies actually if we got a good groove on it. Oh, we're gonna do the zombies faster now too because made those upgrades. Oh, it's hard to say. Actually, I don't need to run back to Arlia. What I can do is run over to Castellatos. I'm gonna train some stuff up. 3.5 million in our pool. We'll see where we're ending XP wise and level wise. Let's see, /XP, go over to the main tab. So we have 28.8 million. So to level 100, we're about 23% away there, almost a quarter of the way there. Moving very quickly. We'll be able to unlock some more skills, but really we just kind of need to level what we have. Level 88 adventure level. And we can get there pretty quick. Gear upgrades, we can upgrade, these could be greater sorcery gems. This could be a greater sorcery neck piece with a mint. And a helmet, really, we need. Everything else is pretty legitimate, gear quality wise, for considering our level. So, yeah, we're gonna find something to spend our spend our gold on. More zone scrolls, I suppose. We'll start getting some life gear too, I guess, for places we need that. Life spec 28. These are coming up decently. Life power at 80. We already have a GM on there. We're going to start rolling into GMs here. Fireball's at 95. These passes are going to get expensive, but we'll, at the rate we're running XP, we get a GM in each of these an hour in terms of the XP we're earning. So we'll GM those. GM this stuff. Wow. All right. This guy's going good. So I'm going to wrap up there for right now for today. I don't see anyone to raid, unfortunately, right now. Although Twitch has not been showing properly like this last week. But yeah, I don't see anyone popping up to raid, unfortunately. So I am just going to wrap up for today. But thank you, everyone. It's Ragnar. Thanks for the follow as well. And Chef, it's good to see you and know that you're gonna be able to play. It sounds like you're really gonna enjoy the game. If you want, by the way, if you ever have any questions in game, if anyone does, you'd send me a friend request, and you could always feel free to ask anytime. Coswald Dirthmeyer, though, not this account. We were just doing for this up to level 100 thing. So if you had Coswald Dirthmeyer, I'm always happy to answer questions that I can, or hopefully point you to a place that I know has a reliable answer. But JJ, you have a great night too. Say hello to Corlag. Have a good time. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Tomorrow, I'm not sure about. I have some stuff to do at some point this week that's going to take up like whole days. So I'll stream when I can, and whenever that is, I hope I see you there.